This is Marcus from Beamlit.com, and in this video I want to show you a little bit more about the system preferences, and specifically I want to go into the dock interface. And remember what we did last time. We went into the little Apple icon and clicked system preferences, and so we can do that again. And you remember we can also go into applications and we can choose down here the utilities, I mean system preferences, sorry, we're going to get into utilities later on, but system preferences, we just go at the very bottom and click that. And you may be wondering, why is your display different than mine? Very good question. In fact, the reason why it looks different is because if you right click this little Apple icon right here, this little folder, if you right click it, then you're going to see that there's a list, grid, and fan. And pretty much, if I did grid, you're going to see it's the similar, like the interface exactly how you would see it. But for some reason, I just always prefer the list. It's just a little bit, it seems to be a little bit faster load up and so forth. But it's a good tip in case you ever want to change these, and you can do these for any of these documents. I mean, if you want to add, like for me, I have this to do today, where I'm working with a couple of clients. I mean, I should be able to choose just like that. There's the list, grid, and fan. And if you ever want to get rid of these, which we're going to go in another video too and really explain that you just move it all the way out here. You know, it won't remove the folder, like the actual folder, it will just remove it from here. But now let's get into the dock. And remember, last time we can search for dock just like this if we're looking for them. We can just press enter. Now, a good thing to keep in mind is you may have a lot of icons. You may have quite a few. My personal preference, I like having, if I don't have all these open, I'm literally just having the Finder, my mail application, and usually my browser. And that's about it. I mean, well, actually OmniFocus. I use OmniFocus quite frequently. But I like keeping those, and that's really about it. I like to be as simple as possible. I mean, I've seen I've seen computers that have actually had, 30 to 50 to even 60 applications, like these little apps, and it can be sort of overwhelming if you look at that. I mean, it could take some time. I want to show you an application that is free that allows you to find what you're looking for at a little bit faster speed, actually at a much faster speed, but we're going to go into that in another video. And this, you have the option within the dock, you can actually make this as big or as small as you like. I mean, you could literally make it that small if that is whatever works best for you. And as far as the magnification, you probably have this enabled. I don't, but I mean, it's basically what it does is it just makes it easier for you to select these, and it helps you know which one you're actually currently selecting. So something to, it's just a nice tip that. At least for Apple, what they provided, so you can always look at it. You can also move these to the left, and you're not seeing it on the left for me because I actually have two monitors right now that are connected, so it's actually pulling it on the other monitor. So you wouldn't see that, but if I did the right, you would see that, and it would display just like that. And there's the scale and Genie effect, which that's pretty much, if I was going to minimize this, you're going to notice it goes, that's the effect right there, and the scale effect is just like that. For me, I believe I've actually heard it's a little bit faster if it's a scale effect. So I'm always for as fast as I can. And a few other options. I mean, you could actually hide the dock. If you accidentally ever click this, all you have to do, if your dock is at the bottom, you just have to go at the very bottom. It's going to display just like that. And when you move out, it'll just go back into its position until it hides. And same with the right. If I were going to put on the right, same thing. You would go to the right. So just in case you ever encounter that situation, which it's actually very convenient at times because your browser could be full width and you could take up the entire space. So something to keep in mind. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, any comments, any tips regarding the dock, then feel free to message me and post them within the comments below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.